Hello, my friends. We will start the class chanting mantra Om. Hello again, my friends. Welcome to our new Real Yoga class number 34. We continue our practices. How are you doing? I hope I hope you're doing well. I hope to hear that you are practicing and these practices we are doing here when you can so that you get the best of this. Today we will continue with our practices of pranayama, breathing, meditation. We will do energy practices, to awaken the energy body, such as Mula Bandha. So our practice continues. It is important to continue. It is important to be consistent in our practice and make it grow. Let it grow, let it grow, and with time you will see the fruits these practices bring you. However, just as if you start training, if you start going to the gym, you won't expect the results yourself to lose your fat and become muscular. You won't expect your results in one day, nor should you really expect in 1 week. But if you understand that if you train, if you are consistent in your training, you will definitely see the results. But you have to do this consistently. The same goes with these yogic practices we are doing here. If you are consistent, if you are practicing, even if it is not much, you don't need to do hours and hours every day, but whenever you find time and an opportunity to do some simple exercises or just become aware of your own breathing, your own posture, observe yourself, come back to your inner core with feeling presence of yourself, you can make big changes, and you will make big changes in your life if you consistently do these practices, even if it's not for a long time. Therefore, today we continue doing the same exercise as we want to build a solid base with what we are doing, with these actually powerful practices we are doing here. So let's get started. Sit in your favorite meditation pose. I'm sitting in full Siddhasana now. Talking about Siddhasana, Ardha Siddhasana or full Siddhasana, and a beneficial thing is that the first chakra, Muladhara chakra, is given a steady base, a kind of a base with the heel of one of your legs. This is a special thing, and yes, special thing about Siddhasana in general. And if you do the full Siddhasana like myself, then the second heel also goes with the second chakra, Swadhisthana, which provides energetic support and stability in the body, especially when doing practices, energy practices. It is more beneficial. So this is our preferred pose. I'm not asking you to sit in full Siddhasana, but you can sit like this if you are able to. If not, the way you can. You can sit with your legs crossed just like this. You can, if you find yourself really uncomfortable, you can improve your sitting. Maybe if you sit on some kind of pillow yourself, so your butt is higher. If, for example, you feel pain in your knees or your lower back, you can find these adjustments and you can practice. But with time, as you continue practicing, you should become more pain-free and healthy in your body. As you sit like this, in the beginning you may find that your lower back muscles become tired or your neck muscles become tired. You are not used to sit like this. However, if you continue practicing, these muscles will also become stronger, and your posture will improve, and your meditation will improve as well. If you cannot sit in any of these positions on the floor or on your mat or on the earth, you can also simply sit on a chair. An important thing, as we remember, is the spine is straight. We try to maintain the back straighter, looking from the side. You're sitting like this. You don't want to sit like this. This is not good for your meditation. This will not have very good effects on you. If you want to have more energy, and for yogic practices, have your back more straight, elongating. Again, shoulders also slightly backwards. You feel the openness in your chest. You open your anahata chakra. This way you are opening your heart chakra. So posture is important. Posture affects the way you feel, and definitely it will affect your meditation. As we continue sitting with spine straight, we enter our awareness. We observe how we are. How do you feel now? What is your inner state? Aware of the inner feeling. Accept it. Now, our attention moves to the physical body. Observe the physical body and the way the body feels. Is body feeling pleasant or not? How strong, how active is the body feeling? Attention goes to the breathing. Observe the breathing. Is breathing comfortable, easy, pleasant? We will move into our breathing exercises, but before we do so, if you are more advanced, if you have been doing our classes, then you may even now as we start with breathing exercises, you can start doing mula bandha practice. You can start it already if you are more advanced. If not, just leave it for now. We are moving into abdominal diaphragmatic breathing. So we are aware how we breathe with the diaphragm. How is this stomach moving as we breathe? When you exhale, the belly goes in. When you inhale, the belly protrudes. Chest, no, doesn't move, just the belly. You can make it faster, you can make it slower, you can make it how you want, but you want to be aware of your belly breathing. And as you breathe in your belly, you also imagine that you're breathing into your lower back, backwards as well. So you feel an expansion in your lower back every time you breathe in. Also be aware how you feel. Do you feel that this breathing with your abdomen affects you somehow? Do you feel any change? Breathing with belly and being aware of it, of the abdominal breathing, can help you relax and calm down. It is a good way to stimulate parasympathetic nervous system, to help you relax, to help you rest. An exercise to calm down. Is it working? Do you feel calmer? Being aware of your diaphragmatic breathing. We move into full yogic breathing. So now instead of just abdomen, we will breathe also with the chest as well. Spine straight, exhale. Belly, inhale. Chest, inhale. Lungs full, feel good. Exhale from chest. Exhale from the belly, goes in. All of the air goes out. Ha, 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 ha. No more air. Inhale belly. Inhale chest. Exhale chest. Exhale belly. Spine straight. Continue breathing this way. A great exercise to ventilate your lungs, to take all of the stale air out of your lungs. It will make you feel more energized, prana, full. It's a great exercise to stretch your lungs, to stretch your chest as well. And this helps to make your lungs more elastic, more flexible, and this makes your normal breathing more effortless. So this is a good thing. Full yogic breathing. Spine straight, elongated. Inhale belly. Inhale chest. Exhale chest. Exhale belly. Inhale belly. Chest. Exhale chest. Exhale belly. Continue breathing. Continue breathing. If at any moment you start feeling dizzy or you feel it is too much, just come back to normal breathing. And if you are still practicing, if you're still breathing fully, deep, full yogic breathing, well, enjoy. Observe. How does this breathing make you feel? Can you enjoy this breathing? Do you feel better? Do you feel more energized? Breathe fully. To breathe fully is to live fully. You want to have the full capacity to breathe and be able to fully breathe. Because to fully breathe is to fully live. Spine straight, aware of the way you feel now after this full yogic breathing. What is the difference? Do you feel more dizzy, lightheaded? Do you feel more energized? Do you feel more happy? Do you feel more alive? Full yogic breathing. Very good. We continue into our next exercise to awaken the fire. Do you know what this exercise is? Do you remember? Yes, we are going into Kapalabhati Pranayama, the breath of fire. Abdominal breathing, abdominal exhalations. Spine straight. Start doing this. You already know how to do this. However, I will repeat. So one thing, again, if you are more advanced, you can also, it could be also very beneficial to do is Mula Bandha. Apply the pelvic floor contraction and the lift, a slight one, while pumping Kapalabhati Pranayama. This gives support to prevent apana, the energy that is flowing downwards, from dissipating, going out of your body, but rather redirecting it upwards so that this energy that you activate and produce with your Kapalabhati power, this power doesn't dissipate, but it rather goes in your body, in your Manipura, and along your Shushumna channel, the central channel, the mystical yogic channel. We are working many interesting energetic things in the body. Kapalabhati Pranayama. While the spine is being straight, you force forceful exhalations from your stomach. Stomach actively goes in as you exhale. And then you just relax, and the inhalation happens by itself. Just happen by itself. Now exhalation. I will relax my abdomen. Air just comes back in. Exhalation. Now I just relax my abdomen. And you continue this way. You can make it more fast, you can make it more slow. If you are starting, if you don't have much experience, you can make it slower. And if you want to activate yourself more, and also if you have more experience, you can also go faster. However, quality is more important than speed. Quality is more important, to be mindful of this exercise. Continue Kapalabhati Pranayama. Another thing you is worth to do. The tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth. Tip of the tongue, upper palate of the mouth, touching. You continue doing Kapalabhati Pranayama for as long as you want, as long as you can, and then you take some time, you rest, you come back to normal breathing, you rest, and then you go back into another round of Kapalabhati. It can be, it's up to you, it can be 10 Kapalabhatis, it can be 20, 30, whatever the number you want, or how you feel in your body before you decide to take some rest, come back to your normal breathing, maintain spine straight, and observe how this breathing has made you feel, what has Kapalabhati done to you. And as you rest with your awareness, after that you come back to another round of Kapalabhati breathing. Aware of your breathing, either Kapalabhati or normal, natural breathing when you are resting between the rounds of Kapalabhati. How does it feel to breathe? We will move into our next exercise, which is Ujjayi Pranayama, victorious breath, the breathing that sounds like the ocean. So you can start this Ujjayi Pranayama. Again, if you are more advanced, you can accompany it with Mula Bandha, pelvic floor lift, Ujjayi. And those who don't remember, who don't know how Ujjayi pranayama is, it is the pranayama that sounds like this. So by slightly contracting your throat, glottis, you make this breathing happen. This breathing creates pressure in you. This breathing creates heat in you, fire in you. It helps with Agni element. As you continue breathing Ujjayi pranayama, be aware of how it feels, making your breath steady, soft. You don't make it sound very loud. You rather want to have it somewhat gentle. And at the same time, you listen to your own breath. It becomes your own meditation. It can help you also to concentrate into yourself, to get back to yourself. Spine straight. Continue Ujjayi pranayama. If at any time you need to change your position of your legs, you can do so. When doing Ujjayi pranayama, it is also up to you how deep you want to breathe. You can simply breathe abdominal breathing, diaphragmatic breathing only with your abdomen. However, if you want, you can also breathe more fully, incorporating full yogic breathing. Ujjayi Pranayama. If you want to make it advanced, you already know Mula Bandha. If you want to make it advanced, you can also mix it with other practices, such as the 1 hour visualization of the energy going up and down the spine, inhalation, energy going up the spine, and exhalation going down the spine. We can also do Ujjayi Pranayama, victorious breath. A little bit more. And while you continue breathing the last Ujjayi breaths, start being aware of how do you feel doing this exercise. How did this one make you feel? Do you feel any change in yourself after these minutes we have spent doing Ujjayi? How did it make you feel? Do you feel empowered? Do you feel more kind of heat in yourself? More fire? Do you feel more victorious? We will move into the next exercise, which is Anulom Vilom Pranayama, alternate nostril breathing. You can start doing this. For those who don't know, who don't remember, spine straight, exhalation, right hand, thumb on right nostril, inhalation, change nostrils, close left, open right, exhale, then inhale through the same one, change nostrils, exhale through the left one. Inhale the same. Change them. Exhale right. Inhale right. Change nostrils. Exhale left. Very good. Another round. Inhale left. Change. Exhale right. Inhale the same right. Change nostrils. Exhale left. End of the round. Inhale another round left. Change nostrils. Exhale right. Inhale the same right. Change nostrils. Exhale left. Continue breathing this way. If you find that your shoulder or your arm is getting tired, you can lower your head a bit more and tuck your elbow more into your ribs. This can help you when doing Anulom Vilom Pranayama. Or you can even support your arm, your elbow with another hand. And what you can also do after you breathe with one hand, with the right one, you can also change and continue breathing with the left arm. Exhalation. Inhale through left. Change, exhale right. Inhale the same right. Change nostrils, exhale left. Inhale the same left. Change nostrils, exhale right. Inhale the same right. Change nostrils, exhale left. Continue breathing. Sometimes one of the nostrils can be more blocked, or usually it is more blocked, one is more blocked than the other. You might have heard my breathing, my left nostril is more blocked. If you can do this, do this. Sometimes if it becomes too difficult to breathe through one of the nostrils, then you either don't do this exercise or you do it the mental way, which we already know, but for now we are still practicing with hand support this great exercise of Anulom Vilom Pranayama. It feels so good to breathe. I definitely feel better doing this exercise. Can you observe it in yourself? How do you feel? Continue breathing until your next exhalation through the left nostril. And when you exhale through the left nostril, you will just come back to normal breathing. Lower your arm and become aware of how you feel now. How did this Anulom Vilom Pranayama make you feel? Aware of how you feel now? Do you feel more balanced? Do you feel that this Anulom Vilom Pranayama is kind of more cooling down as opposed to our previous exercises of Ujjayi and Kapalabhati, which are more fire? Well, this Anulom Vilom alternate nostril breathing is more harmonizing, it is more cooling in this regards. How do you feel? sitting with spine straight. How do you feel within yourself? We can do a few rounds of the same Anulom Vilom Pranayama, but the mental visualization one, we will have our hands loose, our arms are resting on, on the thighs, on the knees, or maybe in your lap. However, mentally imagine, and I will show with my hand, but you don't need to do what I do with your arms. So inhale left, from left nostril goes to third eye. Exhale from third eye goes through right nostril. Inhale through right nostril. Exhale through left nostril, goes down through the left nostril. Inhale through left to the third eye. Exhale from third eye through right nostril. Inhale through right. Exhale through left. Continue breathing this way. How does it feel to breathe? For me, it feels very pleasant and very joy-giving. To breathe gives joy. To be able to breathe fully and appreciate each breath. To be aware of the breathing is also to be aware of life. It is something special. Coming back to your normal breathing, no more Anulom Vilom visualization. You can breathe the way you want, abdominal, full yogic breathing. If you want to enjoy a few full yogic breaths to feel alive, how does it feel to breathe? It feels good. To breathe is to be alive. Are you enjoying your breath? And when you make your breathing more powerful with these yogic exercises, when breath becomes more powerful, it becomes, of course, more healthy. Becomes more full of life. You feel better. If you can breathe better, you will feel better. Your breathing is your engine. And if doing these breathing exercises, if you do them, you will empower your breathing. You will become more powerful. Have you heard Ujjayi? The sound of Ujjayi. Have you heard the victorious sound? You become victorious, empowered in your life. But at the same time, you are able to maintain the balance which comes through this Anulom Vilom Pranayama. You are able to stay steady and grounded with your Mula Bandha. So with all of these, you can empower your life. This is what you owe to yourself, and to those around you. Now, are you going to use these tools is up to you. However, the fact that you are watching this, that you are breathing with me, means getting empowered. How does it feel? Do you feel empowered? I certainly do feel empowered. We move into our next hack to hack our parasympathetic nervous system. Brahmari Mudra, Brahmari Pranayama. So those of you who already know, who remember how to do this practice, you can start doing it. And those who don't know, who don't remember, who want me to explain again, I will. So with Brahmari, the most important thing will be closing the ears. How you do this, you close them, you can close them with your thumbs. If you want to make it a simple practice, most easy is with your index fingers. Press the tragus, I guess it is called tragus, this thing that sticks out in your ear. You press this overlapping skin into your ear. No need to push hard, push gently, but so that you close your ears. I guess if you do this right now with your both ears, you will not be able to hear what I'm talking about. You will not hear my voice. The easy version is like this, and a more difficult version is you will close with your thumbs, but then you can also close your eyes with index fingers. No need to press hard, just place it there. The other finger goes on your nose, but you don't need to block your nose. You still want to breathe. The nose is opened. The other two, the last two fingers goes on upper and lower lip respectively. And with this position, you do the humming sound. Basically, the sound of the mantra of humming. The closing with your fingers will produce a significantly different effect in you, and will help you interiorize and go deeper within yourself. You will experience vibration happening with this vibration of your humming. Vibration is happening in your brain. This is where you place your attention, in your brain. Your Agna chakra, the same area as your pituitary gland, pineal gland, brainstem. You concentrate this humming, this vibration to vibrate this area of your brain. And I will do 7 Brahmari breaths, so I will not see you, and I will not, well, I'm going into Brahmari Pranayama. Spine straight. After you end doing your rounds of Brahmari, sit spine straight, observe yourself, the vibration that was created with Brahmari breath. Is this vibration still reverberating in your being? How does it feel? What is the effect Brahmari Pranayama has done to you? I certainly feel more internalized, more within myself, more connected to myself. And if you feel a similar way, then this is a good way to enter into our meditation, meditating on the presence of our own being. Feel the presence of your own self. Feel the presence of your own self. How does it feel to be yourself? How does it feel to be yourself? And how does it feel to reconnect again with yourself? Enjoy the company of your own self. And as you keep enjoying the company of yourself, I will chant Gayatri Mantra a few times. If you know Gayatri Mantra, you can also chant along with me. Om Bhurбhuva Svaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurбhuva Svaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi dhiyo yo na prachodayat. Om Bhurбhuva Svaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. My dear friends, our yoga practice is slowly approaching its end. You are still sitting straight and mindful of how you feel now after everything we have done today. All of these breathing and meditation exercises. How do you feel now? Look into yourself. How do you feel now? And you can write and comment how do you feel now as I will get to the device. Stella Maris, hello my friend. Yes, abdominal breathing calms body and mind. Abdominal breathing, yes. Powerful. Simple but powerful. Many people think that advanced, super advanced yogic practices are the ones that will make the most difference. However, the truth is basics matter. If you don't have the base, you will not be able to build anything on top. And abdominal breathing is the base, and it is a very good practice. And even myself, after all of these many years of practicing, how many years? 21, I think I've been practicing yoga, these yogic practices. I'm still doing abdominal breathing, diaphragmatic breathing. Why? Because it works. um, yes, yes. So I'm glad that you also find that this helps you, this breathing, and I imagine other breathing practices we are doing, they help us. They help us. My friends, if you have made so far, we are 59 minutes and 30 seconds, almost 1 hour. Give your like, thumbs up to our real yoga classes. Before we end, I want to remind you. Well, first of all, I have to say an update on my personal situation. So, in less than a week, I will be giving a retreat in the jungle house with master plans to one very dear brother of mine, Caleb, is coming. So I will be 2 weeks. I will likely be off. I'm not sure if I will be able to give real yoga live classes because we are going to be deep in the jungle and going to the waterfalls and visiting ancient giant jungle trees and a faraway impressive Toroyaku waterfall we plan to go, and therefore I'm not sure if I will be able to guide real yoga classes after basically in after 1 week from now almost. But that is also a good way, good opportunity to remind you that I'm giving these retreats, and if you want to experience something deep, a spiritual journey into yourself, well, I'm organizing these retreats in the Amazon in the high Amazon jungle of Peru, where you can have this powerful spiritual experience that I deeply feel that you will remember for the rest of your life, just as I remember those people who come to have these powerful experiences with myself. These special people to me, I know that these experiences are powerful and unique to all of us, myself including. If you want to find more about the retreats I give in the jungle, head to my website, dolamamantas.com. You can download and read the little book about the retreat PDF. You can read for yourself how it is, what I'm organizing here, and if you feel called to come to Peru, well, let me know. In the same way, on my website, you can find other ways to connect with me. I give video calls, one-on-one private video calls, paid ones, where I also help you with with your unique life's journey to guide you in your practice, help you in your life. Uh, yes, this is what I do. That's another way to get definitely more personal with me. And if you want to support me financially, well, that would be very much appreciated. As you probably see, Dolama Mantas is no longer a hermit living alone in a virgin jungle house. Now I have a family that I have to support, which is a responsibility, and therefore financial help would be very much appreciated. About how to do this, you can also find information on my website, dolamamantas.com. And if you do send me money, if you really support me financially, please also, I would appreciate if you send me an email or a message to me so that I know who you are, because I personally feel grateful for those people who support me, my my body and my family financially, to make this all happen, and even these real yoga classes, happen. If you support me financially, that means a lot to me, and I definitely personally want to know these people who who helped me, because I do feel grateful, and I want this connection of this energy of gratitude to bless those people who bless me. Therefore, my prayers go to those people who support me and my family. Uh, thank you, Stella Maris, for your comments, for your presence, for the following of these classes. And thank all of you, my friends, for watching, for continuing your journey, your yogic journey with me. We continue. And even during the days when I am not live, you know that you can continue your own personal practice. You know these exercises. You can do them on your own. All right, about time to end. Hi, hi friend. Like the video, thumbs up, and we go to say to end the class with our mantra Om. So let's end with this beautiful and powerful mantra Om. 7 Oms. All of my best to you. Let's see in next class.